Good day, dear ones. It's Robin Singler here. It's Monday, March 28th, and I just wanted to check in and do a quick share. I'm just leaving Huntley, Illinois. I'm here at the local park here in Huntley, observing the beautiful geese and such, and listening to their beautiful voices as I start out on a trip to go visit my cousin in Onalaska, Wisconsin. It's on the border of Minnesota and Wisconsin, so I've got a few hours drive ahead of me, and just feeling really strong in purpose today, and at a place of rising above the din of the mind and the world and all the things that continue to trip me up. So I just wanted to share about what came in for me last night. I think it might be helpful. Certainly is helpful for me to share. It's this idea that all the things that I think upset me are not as they seem. They're not what I think they are on first glance or at first look. And I have a really powerful choice to make in every moment as far as what I'm going to believe, where I'm going to place my investment of mind energy, where I'm going to place my beliefs. What do I believe in today? What do I focus on? Do I focus on everything that seems to trip me up? Do I focus on the truth? And how do I do that when I seem to be triggered by things that seem to be external to me and out of my control? So there's potentially a lot there to look at, but as I was joining with some other Course in Miracles students last night, we watched a movie. It was really powerful for me, and a lot came up, a lot of grief, a lot of victimization and unworthiness came up. And they're really the same themes that always come up, for me. Unworthiness, I'm not good enough to receive love now, so I need to kind of bargain my way through my day every day through trying to control circumstances, trying to analyze and suss out what's going on so I can try to cling on to an experience of safety. But I'm looking in the wrong place for safety if I'm looking outside of me. Nothing in truth is outside of me. What came to me, which I'm finding really helpful today, really freeing, is the reminder that anything that changes is not my problem. Put very simply, anything that changes is not of my concern. Anything that changes is not eternal because it changes. And what changes? So this is based on the teachings of A Course in Miracles, that what is real is changeless and can't be threatened. What is real is what stands beyond time and space. And that is love. That is unconditional love that is abstract. It's an abstract state of being. It is not located in a location. It is not held in a special time or a special place. It's beyond time and space. It's a very ancient teaching, and A Course in Miracles is just one of those, one of the paths to get there, to learn the teaching and understand it and incorporate it into the mind. So anything that changes is not real. That's a key point that is coming to me and providing a lot of help for me right now. Anything that changes is temporary, because anything that is everlasting doesn't change. It's very simple. Even the rocks, even anything on this planet is not permanent. It is part of the impermanence that Buddhists talk about. Everything that can be perceived with the body changes. Everything changes. What also changes? My thoughts change. My feelings change, right? My emotions. One minute I'm happy, the next I'm sad. Then I'm happy again. Then I'm kind of doubtful. Then I'm sort of pensive, and on and on. This whirlwind, this carousel ride of chaos that we all seem to be on. That I certainly seem to be on quite a bit. The stabilizing agent today is this idea that if it doesn't stay the same eternally, it's not my problem. Now, why is it not my problem? It doesn't mean I don't have to engage with it in some way. It doesn't mean that it's something that I can just avoid and not face. Not my problem means I have no way of knowing what it is, what it's for. I have no way of telling how it might benefit me. I have no way of knowing where it came from, what its purpose is in my life, what kind of teaching device it might be. I have no way of properly assessing what's going on, either outside of me or my own thoughts and feelings, memories, images that I think are very real and part of a past for me in the life of Robin that's very real and relevant. It's really not the case. And, the past is really used as a weapon by the, in the mind to keep me wrapped up in stuff. The stuff that has happened, the chronology, the life story of this person that I think I am. But this person also, too, the one that's making this video, at least the body that seems to be contained here, or a container, however you want to look at it, is also temporary. So Robin's temporary. This cell phone's temporary. This video is temporary. So it can't possibly be of too great of a concern if it's temporary and it will one day pass. And if who I really am, which is part of this ancient teaching, if I really am underneath all this stuff, if I am eternal and I go on beyond my body, beyond time and space, if I really am an eternal being that is abstract and that can be represented with light and, is just filled with love, and if I really am tasked with giving and receiving unconditional love, that's really my purpose, then nothing temporary would have anything to do with who I really am, including this person talking to you. So that's pretty amazing to think about. So I'm here to play this role. I seem to be this person, and yet there's a far deeper truth that's always true, no matter what seems to be changing. And everything changes. So getting bugged out about how things look in the world, how things look in my immediate vicinity, in my life. My car is just doing this goofy thing, just in the 2-minute drive over here, and I just started laughing. Sometimes it really bugs me out. It's this consistent problem that I've tried to fix, and I can't seem to fix it. So I've just kind of taken it as, well, this car issue is a lesson that I need to learn. I don't understand it. I don't know how to fix it. I can't heal it. I am powerless. But I do have power over how I see it and how I approach it in my mind and how I look at it. Who am I going to look at it with? Am I going to look at it with the ego, with fear? Or am I going to look at this with peace and love and acceptance and some humor? And I choose the latter. So anything that's changing, I can just smile and accept it because it's really not my problem. It's not mine to know anything about. And I can allow that simple truth to shortcut any attempt to analyze, to strategize, to arrange, to plan, to manipulate, and to try to glean some kind of safety and security out of what is never going to be safe and secure. If something changes, if you're standing on a cliff and the rock is going to give way, how in the hell is it going to keep you safe? It's not going to keep you safe. Any kind of reality, sense of security, safety, and of being at home in this world is temporary, and it will not last for us. It just won't, and it can't, because the world is not made of God. It's not made of our eternal being. It is a hallucination. It is not as it seems, and the proof of that is that it changes. So I seek today to just stand in that strength and laugh at this silly changing world of chaos, and to rise above it today and to stay there as long as possible. That's really what this journey is about. Learning to stay with that and trust this inner knowing that does not change. I can learn to trust that place of inner knowing within and rely on that for my safety and my security. And it's very secure and safe. It does mean I need to let go of the fear of losing the body, not being Robin anymore. I mean, but it's inevitable. This Western culture, we're very used to pushing off what we don't want to deal with, right? And there's a lot of coping mechanisms and defense mechanisms that come into play in order to keep that in place. I don't have to think about my death. I'm such and such years old. Well, who cares? I'm, 48, I think? I think I'm 48. I'm not sure. I think I'm 48. I could die, in 2 minutes in a car crash, Like, I don't know what's going on. I have no clue. So any kind of false security, I need to let go of that if I'm going to really go for the gold and really rest on a safety that won't change or shake or crumble beneath me. There is a foundation within. There's a foundation that's eternal. It's my choice to go to it, and I choose that today. I love you, and I trust that you are making the best efforts that you possibly can to reach the truth within you, whatever that looks like today for you. And I just feel really blessed to share this this little nugget with you that's very, very helpful and joyful for me. Does it change? Okay, that's not my problem. Simple. Just keep it there. If it doesn't change, well, what is that? Let's go within. Let's ask somebody who might know better than me, and that's my wisdom in my mind. That's my intuition. That's my inner guide. And he can tell me, it can tell me all about it. And use what changes in the world to reach me. And that's beautiful. That's really beautiful. And it's a great way to go through the day and go through life. And so thank you so much for joining with me. And I pray that peace be with us all in this moment, and that moment extends on for eternity without any further delay. Let us rest where rest is truly justified and warranted, and let us not battle with what changes, trying to make it something that it isn't. So, yeah, bless you. Thank you. Have a gorgeous day.